The screen fades in with static, like someone is tuning into a forgotten broadcast lost in time. The stadium lights flicker, distant and ghostly. And then a voice cuts through the silence. If you weren't watching, you missed something impossible. Because that's what the 2025 MLB postseason felt like, impossible. A month where baseball stopped being a game and became a storm, a pulse, a cosmic event written in moments that defied logic and gravity. And tonight, in these next 30 minutes, we relive every heartbeat of it. It begins with the crowd's roar in late October, a roar so loud it felt like the walls of every ballpark in America were trembling. Nobody knew that within days, legends would be born, curses would crack, and baseball would shift in ways nobody saw coming. The first play flickers on screen, a diving catch so unreal that even the hitter stands frozen, hands on his helmet, unsure if he just witnessed a miracle or a glitch in reality. And the camera zooms in on the outfielder's glove, the ball trapped against the leather like destiny itself had been caught midair. Then comes the first home run of the montage. No, not a home run. A moonshot. A baseball launched so high into the night that for a moment the cameras lose it, the crowd loses it, the world loses it. And when it finally crashes back down beyond the bleachers, the stadium becomes a volcano. The postseason wasn't gentle. It never is. It was cruel, electrifying, unfair, magical, all within a single inning. A pitcher who'd been doubted all season steps onto the mound with the weight of an entire city on his shoulders. He exhales once, twice. And then he delivers the nastiest pitch of his life, an 0-2 slider that snaps so violently the batter can only smile in disbelief. Cut to another field, another night, another moment carved into baseball folklore. A runner at first, a liner into the gap. And suddenly the camera struggles to keep up because he's flying. No, he's sprinting like he stole seconds from time itself. The slide at home isn't a slide at all but a crash, a collision, a gamble with everything at stake. And when the umpire screams, "Safe," the dugout erupts as if someone detonated joy itself. Every October play has a heartbeat. But this year, they had a soul. A young rookie, one nobody saw coming, steps into the batter's box in the ninth inning of an elimination game. His hands shake. His chest rises and falls like thunder. His team is down by one. And with 2 strikes, he swings. What happens next is a sound you never forget. The crack of a baseball hit so perfectly it echoes like a cosmic drumbeat. The ball soars. The crowd freezes. And when it lands in the right field seats, the rookie lifts both hands as if he just lifted the weight of the world. Then the video shifts. Darker tones. Softer sound. Because the postseason isn't all triumph, sometimes it's tension so thick it suffocates. A pitcher walks the leadoff man. Then the next. Suddenly the camera focuses on his face, sweat dripping, eyes locked, heartbeat visible in the twitch of his jaw. He knows the season hangs by a thread. He delivers one pitch, the most important pitch of his life. A grounder. Slow, tortuous. The third baseman charges, barehands it, fires across his body, and gets the out by half a step. The stadium forgets to breathe. Next play. A robbery, not a steal, a robbery of a home run that had already begun its celebration in the stands. The outfielder sprints back, leaps, and disappears behind the wall for a heartbeat. The crowd gasps. He rises again with the baseball in his glove, eyes wide, disbelieving even himself. His teammates don't run to him, they sprint like a stampede. The reliving continues. A double play turned with the grace of a choreographed dance. Infielders moving like one mind, one heartbeat, one instinct carved from thousands of repetitions and one impossible moment. Then comes a bunt. The smallest, simplest act. But this one trickles perfectly down the third base line, hugging the chalk like destiny tethered it there. The opposing third baseman watches helplessly as the ball refuses to roll foul. The batter reaches first, smiling, knowing he just stole a moment with a tap of the bat. The postseason is a collection of decisions. Some tiny, some massive, some that define careers. A manager makes a risky call, he leaves his starter in for one more batter. The entire stadium hums with tension. One pitch later, the ball rockets off the bat, straight into a perfectly positioned shift. People scream in disbelief, as if fate itself moved the players like pieces on a chessboard. A catcher blocks a heater in the dirt with his entire body, saving the tying run. It's courage, instinct, sacrifice, everything the postseason demands from men who refuse to break. Another cut. Another angle. The energy shifts again. This time it's defense, a third baseman diving left, then right, then firing missiles across the diamond like he's trying to beat physics at its own game. Every throw feels like it takes years off the crowd's lifespan. A batter fouls off pitch after pitch, turning a simple at-bat into a war. The pitcher stares him down, refusing to blink. Finally, the hitter launches one deep into the night. But the wind blows. The baseball gods whisper. And it curls foul by inches. Baseball is drama. Baseball is cruelty. Baseball is balance. Then comes a moment of pure silence. A veteran steps up, maybe his last postseason, maybe his final dance. The world holds its breath. The pitch comes. He swings as if trying to turn back time. And the ball rockets into the outfield gap, a final gift from a man who refuses to fade quietly. The montage moves again, a play at the plate where the catcher stands tall, bracing for a collision from a runner who comes in like a freight train. Dust explodes. Bodies collide. The world slows to a crawl. And when the catcher emerges holding the ball, the stadium loses its mind. Then, the steal. The boldest steal of October. A runner takes off before anyone expects it, before the pitcher even reaches the top of his motion. Cameras struggle to catch him. The throw comes in hot, too hot. It bounces off the glove, and he pops up safe, yelling with every ounce of adrenaline pounding through him. A reliever enters a tie game with the bases loaded, no outs. Cameras zoom in on his eyes. They're empty, focused, dangerous. He strikes out the first. Then the second. Then the third with a pitch so filthy that the hitter's knees buckle like he got hit by a gust of wind. Momentum swings again. A bloop single scores 2 and flips an entire series. A laser throw from the warning track nails a runner by inches. A sliding stop saves a run. A swinging bunt turns into chaos and glory. The postseason is a language, spoken through moments, written in heartbeats, understood by millions. Another angle shows a ball slicing into foul territory, the first baseman running full speed toward a wall. He reaches, stretches, and flips headfirst into the crowd. When he rises, ball in glove, the crowd around him becomes an explosion of disbelief. Then, a moment colder than winter. A closer gives up a tying home run. The camera finds him on the mound, stunned. But the story doesn't end there. Next inning, he returns. And he dominates, strikeout, 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 like a man rewriting his own nightmare. The emotions build. Each play feels heavier, more final, more desperate. Next, a 450-foot blast so violent the bat flips itself. The pitcher doesn't even turn. He knows. Everyone knows. A fastball at 101 miles per hour blows past a hitter as if the air itself parted. A catcher snaps a throw to second so quickly the runner barely takes a step before realizing he's already out. And then, the play. The one everybody remembers. The one that will live in highlight reels for decades. A deep fly ball to center. Tying run rounding third. 2 outs. Season on the line. The center fielder charges. Scoops. Sets. Fires a missile home so perfect it might as well have been guided. The runner slides, reaching for the plate like he's reaching for his entire season. The tag is waiting. The stadium explodes into chaos. The video cuts to the final nights, the last games, the dying breaths of October drama. Players exhausted, limping, bleeding, refusing to surrender. Every run feels like a chapter. Every pitch feels like a lifetime. And as the montage ends, the lights dim again. The static returns. A whisper overlays the final highlight. Baseball isn't just played, it's lived. Then the final line, spoken with a calm that settles like destiny itself.